everybody, welcome back to Additional Ink. We are here bringing you another deck profile video, a deck showcase, if you will. Thank you to everyone that showed all the love and checked out the other video. We really appreciate it. We're gonna keep bringing these to you guys. I know that not every deck flavor will be everybody's thing, but we hope to bring some variety. So there's something for everybody.
Yep.
Just like here at Additional Ink, we believe that there's plenty of space at the table for everyone and there's plenty of ink to go around. If you're not subscribed yet, please like to subscribe. We appreciate all the love and support, and we're just going to keep bringing these stuff to you guys. And by liking and subscribing, you let us know which videos you like, and that's the ones we can kind of focus on more. So today we are bringing you kind of a spicy list.
It is, yeah.
It's Emerald Steel. I know a lot of people have been trying Emerald Steel since Favorites come out. So there's been some moderate success with it. Yeah, this one's very, very different.
Yeah, this is different from the one kind of that may have been floating around out on the internet up to this point. It started as a concept. Really, one day I was kind of tinkering around and I was like, well, what if Steel Song was Emerald Steel in the new set? Because, you know, I saw things like Max Goof and Aerial Sonic Warrior, and I thought the two of them just paired really well together. But the trick was finding out like how to support that properly. And so I brought the list to Jeff and the rest of the team at Additional Ink, and this is what we came up with.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw it up on screen now. So this is Pirate Radio.
I love that name, by the way.
Pirates and their songs on the radio.
Yes, it's a radio station of pirates. There you go.
So
just a quick editor's note from Editor Jeff. If you have the official Disney Lorcana TCG app, there is a link in the description that can import this deck directly into your app. Check it out.
Kind of took the concept Matt had, and we needed to beef it up a little bit. And myself and a few others have been a really big fan of the Captain Hook, the 5-drop. We lost a lot of our 1-drop shift targets, but we still have Captain Hooks. So we kind of get that 5-singer if we need it. I know we don't have a lot of 5-cost songs, but it does enable a lot of other things. The other thing is he has that ability when there's damage dealt once per your turn, all of your pirate characters get +2 resist and +2 strength, which is very, very relevant in our current meta with all these 5/5 bodies running around. So that way our characters kind of last to fight for forward board a little bit, let us do some favorable trades. And it comes down a lot to sequencing. It's very toolboxy.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is my kind of play style. It allows you to have multiple ways to kind of like fight for the board, to kind of gain lore. Kind of took the two concepts and we put them together, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the Max Goof and the songs.
Yeah, so there's something really fun you can do with Max Goof. So I really am a fan of the 3-drop. And his shift being on 4. So you can curve pretty nicely with like playing a 1-drop character followed by a 2-drop character. You can play, you could play the max, but like on 3. But honestly, if you can get something else down on 3 with a strength in hand, and then sing the strength on 4, play the max, pay the additional 1 to get that strength back into your hand.
Yeah.
You get another use, basically it's just like adding an extra copy of the card into your deck.
And that's where that Captain Hook comes into play.
Yeah.
So that Captain Hook allows you to sing that strength on turn 3.
Yes.
So then you can do the max on 4, play it back, and then actually you can then sing the strength again on turn 4. And the next turn you can shift max
and play it from the discard.
And play it from your discard for free. So I've gotten 3 uses out of this one strength.
Yeah.
And it's not just strength. So we have a lot of card songs that draw cards as well. So this kind of helps us with that card draw problem. I know Emerald Steel players are used to drawing 1 million cards from the previous sets before rotation.
Yeah.
This isn't that. But I will tell you that like you can really get through your deck. So we have I'm Still Here. We have Hepalumps and Woozles. We have When Will My Life Begin? You're Welcome If You're Feeling Spicy. Beyond the Horizon. All these draw cards. And you can cycle all of them.
Yeah.
The other great thing I like about the utility of like the I'm Still Here, the Heffalumps and Woozles, and the When Will My Life Begin is when we're looking at the board, Matt, it gives us the option to go, okay, well, they got a genie in board. So what song are we wanting to sing then?
Probably the Heffalumps, right?
Right.
We want to stop it from questing for 2 and then draw a card off of it.
Correct.
Just talking about Heffalumps, I think another thing to consider it for is when you're staring down a Tiana and you don't want it to turn sideways and make your challenges difficult.
Yeah.
So you can hit the Tiana, make her not quest, and you get a card off of it.
Or a John Silver.
Right. And it just buys you that time you need in some of those matchups.
So those characters that trigger their ability on quest, whether it's drawing cards, whether it's support, whether it's John Silver, this can stop all of that. Now, and then we also have the When Will My Life Begin?
Yeah.
So if we're staring down a 5/5 and we're not quite there yet, we can always sing that When Will My Life Begin, target their character, and now they can't challenge into us.
Yeah, particularly good against Maui Shark too. I know Ruby's not like heavy in the meta at the moment, but definitely some applications there for anything that gains something off of challenging, right?
Or like your 4/3 Rhinos.
Oh yeah.
And then the I'm Still Here. It's a +2 resist till the start of your next turn. So it's great for having your character sit on board. So, I mean, if you have a turn where you play an I'm Still Here, plus you have a hook on board and you're able to do some other damage another way, whether that's playing Tinkerbell, a strength, challenging something in, you could potentially have a Captain Hook with resist 4.
Yeah.
And swinging for 6. So he's going to pretty much take out whatever he swings into and survive. So we have the 1-drop Captain Hook and we have the shift target. We talked about them. We talked about the Max Goose. So we got Mulan in here. She's a 2/1 and she has that when you play her, draw a card, discard a card. It could be Mulan or Bobby.
Yeah, absolutely. But the main point is she lets us filter a little bit early game. And we can also, if we have the Max Goof in hand, we can more comfortably discard songs to gain card advantage, right? Because we can get that song back later. So there is a little bit of synergy there. And it's just preference. Do you want the 2/1 or the 1/2? It depends on your playstyle. But we went with the Mulan.
Yep. And then I guess the next, let's tell me about this Helga Sinclair.
I like Helga, and I think we've kind of been seeing her in a couple of fringe decks, fringe versions of Purple Steel and things like that. I think she's really good because she eats Dumbos. So she gains Challenger 3 on her turn and has Evasive on your turn. So between her and Mr. Smee, who's our other 2-drop that gains Evasive on her turn, we have a couple of solid bodies that can just eat Dumbo or like make your opponent scared to turn their Elsa sideways potentially. So she's just really good pressure into this evasive heavy meta.
The other cool thing about Smee is he also benefits from that Captain Hook ability.
Yes.
So he can also get the resist 2 and the +2 strength. And then moving on from that, we have Pete. Pete's pretty obvious. Really good in your blue-green matchup.
Yes.
Just most of your matchup, like a good time Pete is great. The other thing is we can play Pete on curve, and the next turn we can shift him into the Space Pirate Pete.
Yeah.
Space Pirate Pete is going to shut down those lines where like they play Elsa on 5, they turn your character sideways, they sing into the unknown with their genie. So because while he's exerted, nobody can sing, and he also does the +1 resist for all your pirate characters. So it synergizes with that Captain Hook as well.
Yes, absolutely. And he's just a beefy body. He's a 5/5 that gains just resist on his own. Even if it's just him on board, you can swing him into something big and probably survive. So just really good card.
All right, talk to me about this Sonic Warrior.
Sonic Warrior is just kind of there. This is like a spice piece. And I like her with Max because, sometimes when you just you're able to quest with Max, and you have the aerial on board as well, you're getting the free song and you have the 2 ink to pay to just deal 3 to something. Yeah. So she's another way we can kind of take care of Dumbos in purple matchups, or excuse me, in Amethyst matchups, late game. And she's just a solid 3/8. She can challenge in things in the aggro matchups, quests aggressively. Just a nice splash in to just pepper a little more damage on the board when maybe we don't have the strength in hand, but we have the Heffalumps, right?
Yeah. And then that's kind of the same reason why we kind of threw Tinkerbell in, because we realized that sometimes you kind of just need that extra 1 damage, right? So Tinkerbell coming in, having her on play effect, 1 damage to everything. And then also whenever she's on board, she is a threat, right? People are going to second guess turning things sideways. And the other thing is, if you already have the Captain Hook on board, you play Tinkerbell, that's already turned on.
Right. That 1 damage on entry gives your pirates the resist and buff. So
you can play Tinkerbell and then challenge into the board. So it's a very nice combo. We obviously have Strength of Raging Fire. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
That's just probably the best removal in Steel right now.
You're welcome. So it's not something it's a good removal piece. We're only running 2 of currently. I have found more utility of using it on my own smaller characters that have been damaged after challenging or they've been challenged into. So maybe I take a Helga and I run it into Dumbo. Helga's got 1 willpower left, so then I can sing You're Welcome on my Helga, get 2 cards back.
Right, rather than allow the free trade because she's a 0/4 on their turn, on your opponent's turns.
And then it being a 4-call song, it can also be gotten back from either Max Goof. Sorry, it can be gotten back from the big Max Goof.
Right, yeah. Only big Max can play You're Welcome from the discard.
And I think if you're playing Steel and you're not playing aggro, you need to be on the horizon. It's good for yourself. It's good for your opponents. We know there's a lot of... It's interesting with the lack of draw we have in rotation right now. There's so many decks that's the only thing they focus on. And they're playing Second Star, they're playing Finders Keepers. And I'm telling you what, there is no better feeling than hitting those against a purple player.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a dig or anything, but just the way the deck plays, a lot of Blurple players will draw pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
And you can punish that if you hit that at the right time. And the crazy thing about it is if you do your 1-2-3 curve, right?
Yeah, so
you get the hook, the Helga, or the hook, the Smee, and then you shift the hook. You can do that on turn 3.
Yeah, while they still have 5+ cards in their hand. Because they're drawing from Azurite Sea and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and that can really take the wind out of those sails.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to sneak that
Womp,
in there.
womp, womp.
Womp, womp.
And then lastly, we have Under the Sea. So initially this was not in our list. But while you could kind of, really with the aggro matchup and it's kind of, you have to really kind of fight for board, and that's every deck right now, especially if it really gets its perfect draw and all that. But the Under the Sea gives you that extra little piece of insurance where you can clear those the dog stacks, you can clear the Amber Steel aggro. And then also I've had great success using it against Blurple.
Yeah.
Because they're playing their early characters, whether it's Rafiki, Royal Guard, Basil, and a lot of times they'll go Genie, Elsa, or whatever the case is. Under the Sea clears all of that. And I will tell you what, if you want to make a Blurple player mad, Under the Sea, the 3 Genies they just played.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow that deck down. Absolutely, if they play into that. And this deck does play pretty aggressively. So most players are not going to clock that you might have Under the Sea in your list. And it can just come out of nowhere with those shifts.
So Matt, let's talk about tech cards. So one of the first things that comes to mind for me is in the meta that we have, a lot of people like to wait and turn their cards sideways.
Yeah.
But we uniquely have a couple tools in the John Silver line. So we have the 3-drop that prevents challenging.
That's just generally good in this format as well.
Correct.
On its own.
And then we have the big 8-cost John Silver that's a Floodborn that can shift on curve. And at the start of your turn, he pings 1 damage to everything that's ready on your opponent's side.
Yeah, that's a really nice thing to swap in. I think if you're meta, if you're seeing a lot of the new Lemon Lime Dog decks that are coming up that are doing the Scrump and Under the Sea lines, or you're just up against a Red Steel Challenge deck that's just going to stay upright until you turn sideways, that John Silver is a really, really good slot in.
Oh, yeah.
The big one for sure.
So that's one. And the other one we have is we can also run the little Ariel. I know you were testing her prior.
Yeah, so the initial deck build had that 3-drop Ariel, the 2/4 that lets you draw and discard whenever you sing a song. That was in my initial build. We just felt, I think collectively, that Pete was a strong addition, and being able to shift the Pete was really good for singing songs earlier. Whereas while the Ariel gave us a little bit more card selection and filtering, which is also a valid way to take the deck.
Yeah.
There just wasn't as much swing back. So the 3/3 shifting into the 5/5 was a lot stronger for board control if you didn't hit a song. And I think that was why we ended up just going the direction we did.
I forgot to mention this about the John Silver. It also has the pirate synergy with the Captain Hook as well.
Yes, that's true.
And the Space Pirate Pete.
That's true.
As well as this next card, it is the Floodborn Smee. When you play him, you deal damage equal to the number of pirate characters you have on board.
Yeah, and I think this is something you could squeeze in, especially if you're making the adjustment to incorporate the John Silvers, because at that point you have more pirates to get more of an effect when you shift the Smee, and you're still able to shift your 2-drop on turn, I believe 4. Yeah, he shifts early too, so which is really nice.
So you can kind of take the deck in a couple different ways. You can tech in a little bit more towards the songs. You can tech a little bit more towards the pirates. You can play it as you can see what feels nice. You can always throw in some fire the cannons, some twin fire, some things like that. These are all valid tech options for this deck.
Yeah, I think it does kind of lean toward being more of a pirate synergy if you go that route. But the fun thing about this is that you can just choose to do that pretty easily. But we just thought we'd have fun, kind of playing with some songs, some things that were different answers than you're used to seeing from Green Steel. It's always fun when your opponent has to like second guess what you're doing, or have to read some cards.
Make things a little awkward. Make things a little awkward for them.
Yeah.
There are a lot of pirate cards that get advantages from actions being played, but they are non-song actions.
Correct.
So we kind of left those out.
Yep.
If you really wanted to throw in the 1-drop Pete, you could.
You could also run Happy, the 2/1 with evasive on your turn, if you feel like there's too many evasives in your meta. There are a lot of options in Steel and Emerald right now that people are, maybe overlooking. But yeah, this is just a really fun deck. I think these tech pieces are really good to consider.
Well, guys, I hope you check out the deck. I hope you try it out. Remember, this meta we're in right now, it's very high rolly. So, like, if you have a couple games where, like, your opponent's got everything, that's just how the meta is currently, no matter what deck you're playing. But it's a very fun deck to play. I think your opponents are going to have a fun time playing against it because it's different. Ultimately, this is Pirate Radio. We're going to try to keep this video a little bit shorter than the last one.
Right.
But so we are now going to kick it over to, we're going to get set up for gameplay. And I'm going to say we're going to kick it to ourselves. But we'll see you in like half a nanosecond in our gameplay setup. All right, guys, we're here. We're ready to show you some gameplay of Pirate Radio, our Emerald Steel list.
Yeah.
Excited to show this off. So we're going to go ahead and cut. I was about to cut my own deck.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll roll for first.
Got a 10. A 6. You are on the play, sir.
All right.
All right. 6, 7. Okay. I think we'll hold on to probably these 4 and just see what we can get off of these 3 going back.
I think we're going to do 5.
All right, altering 3.
Okay.
Pretty similar cards. All right, we're going to just roll with what the deck's giving us today. It'd be like that sometimes.
Sometimes it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of the beauties of like this list and like our last list as well is like even when you don't see your proper stuff, you can kind of have game still. You can kind of create those conditions that make things a little awkward for your opponent and kind of create your own win cons out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a spicy list for sure. So it's got some nice resilient tricks to it too.
I think this list would be a great choice for anybody thinking about exploring it for set champs.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
This is going to be a little unusual for this deck. We don't see this often, but I'm going to ink a Rhino and I'm going to pass.
Okay. Oh, a little sigh of relief for us here. So I'm going to go ahead and ink I'm Still Here. I'm going to play Mulan to do a little bit of filtering. So I'm going to draw and discard a card. I will discard another I'm Still Here.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to draw. I would love to hold on to this, but I need to get some ink, and I really need to keep these. So I'm going to ink Strength, and we're going to play down an owl.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. So I'm going to ready and draw. Let's see here. So this is actually not awful. I'm going to ink a big Tinkerbell.
Okay.
I don't have a 2-drop body, but I am going to just hard cast Heffalumps and Woozles for 2. I'm going to stop this Nala requesting for 3 for a turn.
That's pretty good.
And draw a card and just kind of buy myself some time. And I will quest the Mulan as well.
Okay.
If you want to swing a 0/2 into it, I'm more than okay with it.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
Figured not, but I had to try.
So that's pretty,
on you.
That's pretty unfortunate draw. We're going to ink our Pluto. And you know what? I don't want a repeat of the Heffalump, so we're going to play Pete.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
And on you.
Okay. I'm going to ready and draw.
Nala tried to quest, and the Invisible Force was like, stop. No.
All right. I'm going to ink. This is a little bit of a tough inking decision here. But I think I'm going to ink and I'm still here. And I am going to... You know what? I liked your play so much, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to play my own Pete.
All right.
Stop any actions, any fire the cannons from going off. And I'm just going to hold my Mulan because Pete eats her for breakfast, unfortunately.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'll draw for turn. Well, that's kind of unfortunate because we were going to play this. We're going to go ahead and ink it.
Okay.
We're going to play down a penny. I'm going to give my Pete resist till start of my next turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 2 for Doc with no effect.
Interesting. Okay.
And I realized I probably should have given the resist to Nala, but I've already said it, so it is what it is. But because I said it, I'm just going to quest with Pete.
Sure. Quest with Pete for 3, yeah. I cannot trade with that Pete.
Yeah.
All right. So I will ready here. Draw. Yeah. Let's make a max goof. We're going to play another Pete.
All right.
And a Captain Hook.
Okay.
We're just going to go a little wide here. And I'm going to hold and pass turn.
Okay.
So once again, actions are shut off, so we can kind of just sit here and...
That's unfortunate. We're going to play a Lady. And we'll play a Doc, discarding my hand, which is another Doc.
Another Doc.
Yeah.
At least you're refreshing a little bit.
And we're going to pay 1. Oh, I can't play actions. Never mind.
Correct.
Never mind.
Back-to-back Pete's.
I think what we'll do here is I think I'll just quest with the Pete. And this I'll just take the Pete.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
So I'm gonna ready and draw. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna ink this other Max Goof chart topper. Could do something interesting here. So that Pete doesn't have resist.
No.
I think what I'll do is I'll pay 3 and I'll shift hook.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sing Beyond the Horizon.
Okay.
I'm gonna just choose myself.
You sure you don't want to choose me?
I don't think I want to give you 3 cards at the start of your next turn.
Okay, that's fair.
That's my only reasoning, really. But I'm going to discard this aerial and draw 3.
Okay.
2, 3. Okay. So now this Pete can sing a Strength of a Raging Fire I just drew. I'm going to use on the Nala to stop you for questing for 3 with her.
Okay.
And then I'll pay 2 for a Helga Sinclair just to get a little bit more pressure on the board. And something to note, when I did deal the damage with the Strength of a Raging Fire, Captain Hook did get +2 strength and resist 2 to him and other pirates on the board.
Only until the end of the turn.
End of the turn.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be relevant, but I just did want to point out it happened for those of you at home. And I'm just going to pass to you there.
Okay. Already. We will. We're going to play our own Milan.
Okay.
We'll draw a card. We're going to discard Mulan.
Fair enough.
We'll play a Nala.
All right.
And I think I'm going to fire the cannons at your Mulan.
You finally got to do it. Yeah, that's fair.
So we got a lot of stuff on the board, but I think I just kind of have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go for 7. I think I have to. So we're actually going to
run. Yeah.
We're going to run now. We're going to quest for 7, bringing us to 9 and
Yeah.
pass.
Okay. I will ready here and draw for turn. Cool. The deck is just giving us a route, and we're going to take it. We're going to play a Helga, and we're going to play a Smee. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and challenge the Penny with the Helga Sinclair. So Helga will take a damage. Damage has been dealt. Hook gains resist 2. I'm going to send Hook into the Pete for 6 damage because he also gained +2 strength. So we'll take 1 back from the Pete. And then I'll throw this Pete into Lady and this Pete into a Dock. And I will mark the damage respectfully 1 and 2. And I will pass the turn there.
We're going to pay 3 for another Pete.
Okay, no actions.
And we're going to continue to run. So 3, 4, 5. Bring us up to 14. And I'll pass.
Okay. Ready here and draw. All right. So this is an interesting line we have. It's a card we haven't seen before. I'm going to use Captain Hook and Pete to sing Under the Sea.
That's pretty good.
So that's going to clear 3 things off the board. And it's going to actually, the reason I'm doing this instead of just challenging in, I'm doing this so I can quest here and put a little bit of pressure back on my opponent.
So when you play Under the Sea, your opponent also gets to choose the order they go on the bottom of the deck. Do you have a preference?
I would like the Dock on the bottom and Nala right above him.
Your opponent does get to choose that. So, not that we're going to get there, but...
all right. And after that Under the Sea is resolved, I'm going to just quest for 4.
Okay.
Going to 5 and pass to you.
Cool. So we're going to play down a Rhino.
Okay.
And we'll take 1 with our Pete.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, here. So I'm going to ready and draw. We're just going to play this Captain Hook. I will send this Helga Sinclair into P.
Okay.
She'll take 3 damage. And then I will just quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just not with this guy because he was just played.
Okay.
So I go to 11 and I'll pass.
Yep. We're going to pay 1 for Aurora. I'll quest 2 with Rhino and I'll pass.
Okay. So we fortunately got enough bodies and we hit the Under the Sea to stabilize here. And now we just kind of... Cool. This is actually nice. We'll shift Pete here. We will go ahead
That
and...
gives you game.
Yeah. I can just quest here and win, can't I?
Since you shift it, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, exact. So we'll go ahead and quest. Thank you. I was getting so excited about running into that Rhino.
I know you are.
I always get the bloodlust for Rhino, man. It's just, it's crazy. But yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
So as you can see, the deck really kind of like, even though I kind of got like an aggro start, not the ideal start with this deck, but it can stabilize. And even though he also did not have his ideal start,
Yeah.
he got there. Even without the Under the Sea, I think he could have got there with some good challenging decisions. So we're going to be right back. We will be right back with a different deck to play. And I think it'll be a surprise. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're back. This time, I am going to pilot Pirate Radio, and Matt's going to run a meta deck against me, and we'll see how it goes. So we're going to cut.
AR save.
And we are going to roll. Oh, you got it.
All right. 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's see here. I drop that. I like that. We're gonna put 5 back.
I'm also going to do 5, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 or 4 little shuffles here.
Not too many shuffles.
Not too many. I overshuffle. I know.
No shuffles. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. If you let Matt go, he'll just shuffle all day.
Yeah.
All right. On you, my friend.
It's just comforting, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Starting with me.
Mhm.
All right. I'm going to Ink Bell, play a Basil, and I'll pass.
We're going to draw. We're going to do something controversial here. We're going to ink a hook and play a hook and pass.
All right. And draw. I'm going to ink a Vision, play a Tipo, Mystery Ink, and pass the turn.
Okay. All right. We are going to We're gonna get Heffalumps. And we're gonna play a Helga, and I'll pass.
And draw. I'm going to ink it into the unknown, play a genie, draw. And I'll pass there.
Okay. We are going to draw. We are going to ink a Sonic Warrior. We're gonna pay 3 for Pete.
No actions.
And I will pass.
All right, so we're ready. Draw for turn. Well, that's that's so unfortunate. I'm gonna ink a sail. You know what? I'll just quest with the genie for 2, and I'll pass.
Okay.
Yep.
So we are going to actually we're gonna ink this Smee. We're gonna sing Strength onto Genie.
Okay, for 3.
For 3. We're gonna play Max Goof, and we'll pay 1 to buy back our ship.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's good to show it off too. And then we'll take out the Genie with the Helga.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we'll pass.
All right, I'm gonna draw. So I'm gonna quest with the Basil for 1. I'm gonna give Tipo support. I'm gonna challenge the Helga.
Okay. Tipo lives.
Oh yeah, Tipo lives. I'm so used to Tipo just like trading.
Tipo does live.
He lives. All right. You know what? Because I'm so happy Tipo lived, I'm playing another Tipo.
Okay.
I will mystery ink a card.
Okay.
And I'm so happy I can play actions because I just had like sales.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really rough timing.
I should have played another P.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna play that, draw for turn. I can ink again if I want to. It's my party. I can ink if I want to. I'm going to choose not to ink here, and I'm gonna pass.
All right. We'll draw. So this is pretty good actually. We're gonna shift Max Goof. And we are going to sing Under the Sea. I was hoping to get it off a turn sooner and get the Genie, but it just didn't.
What order would you like these in?
That's fine. Just throw them down there.
Just okay. You want Basil on top?
It doesn't matter. You're not.
All right.
You're not getting there.
Wow.
We're not getting there.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. I'm gonna cry a little bit inside. I'm gonna pay 1 for helping hand. I'm gonna give your max support.
Sure.
If I can draw a card.
If only he was an illusion, he would disappear.
Oh, this is just desperation. I am going to develop my brain.
What is going on?
I might get there, sir. You don't know me.
You might actually.
I'm gonna take this card, put this one on the bottom.
I mean, this happens. Like, that's kind of the meta we're in right now.
I'm gonna end the unknown the max Goof.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We'll pay 1 for a Captain Hoof, and we'll quest for 2.
All right, we're tied.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna ready and draw. Yeah, we'll play Elsa, tap down that hook. I'll take 1 of them. We'll take the fresh one just to be just to do it. Yeah, I'll pass there.
All right. We'll draw. We're gonna pay 2 for Smee.
Oof. Okay.
I think we'll quest Pete here, and I'll pass.
Okay. I will ready and draw.
I think we're both kind of in bad spots right here.
Yeah, we are.
We're both kind of looking for characters, which just happens sometimes.
Yeah, they have 2 cards in hand.
2 cards.
Okay.
They're be prepared.
We'd have to talk if they're be prepared. Let's see here.
Great. If grab your sword is still a thing.
All right, I'm gonna ink Hypnotic Strength.
Okay. You must have cards he likes.
I'm gonna pay 2. for a sale.
Okay.
Draw. I can ink this turn. Again, I'm going to ink a vision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay 6 for a Robin Hood, and I get to draw a card.
That was a lot of work to draw a card.
Ooh, that's me. That's me. His for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to gamble. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to quest here.
Okay.
I'll pass.
All right. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play Mulan.
Okay.
We'll draw. I'm going to discard a strength. I'm going to play Helga.
Okay.
Pete is going to sing strength on Robin Hood.
Okay. So he is gone.
And I will actually quest for 2 with Hook and Smee, and I'll pass.
Okay.
We're nickel and diming our way there, guys.
Yep. Draw for turn. Well, the deck gives me something to play this turn. I'll play Hades. We're gonna hit. I think I gotta hit the Helga, right?
I don't know. I think it's one half dozen of the other. Your choice.
It's like Helga or Smee. Or, you know what? I'm actually gonna hit the Smee because at least if the Helga's sideways,
Okay.
I think that's the better play. And then I'll just pass there.
Right. We're gonna hard cast strength on the Elsa.
Oop, there it is.
And I will quest for 2 with Mulan and Pete.
All right.
Go ahead.
This is a game.
This is so bad.
Draw. Gonna ink a Tipo. And pass.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We're gonna play Tinkerbell.
Sure.
Again, we'll take 2 here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Okay. This isn't bad here. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the Pete with Hades.
Oh, here comes a bell.
And yep. I did top deck a Bell. I'm gonna move 3 damage off of Bell
2
onto the Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Just to make that a little bit less profitable for you. And then I will pass there.
Okay. I'll pay 1 for another hook.
Okay.
So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to send both of these into Hades.
Okay.
And I'm going to quest for 2.
All right.
And I'll pass.
I'm going to draw.
I know it might seem like a weird choice with the idea. So like we got the Hades out, so it's off board. But the other thing it does is like he was really wanting to devalue my Tinkerbell, but now I'm kind of devaluing his Bell because if he really wants to get rid of the Tinkerbell, this one doesn't have removal in hand. He's got to basically sacrifice his Bell.
Yeah. Which I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ink another Bell. And we're going to hard cast second start of the round.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So I'm going to draw 5.
Absolutely insane.
5. And I inked for turn. So that's it.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to hard cast Max Goof.
Yeah.
And I'll quest for 2.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Ready and draw.
So while we didn't see all of our ideal lines, like both decks kind of did the same thing where like we didn't see the ideal stuff, but we were still kind of able to scrap through the pieces that were normal. Sometimes it's going to happen. I know we always feel like we're the ones that break, but sometimes our opponents do too.
That is indeed what happened there for a bit.
But it was both of us. So
I'm gonna ink a Hypnotic Strength.
and now he has 4 cards in hand or 5 cards in hand. So like,
Yeah.
he's definitely got the card advantage at the moment.
So I think what I have to do here is I'm gonna pay 1 for Basil, 1 for Royal Guard.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Robin Hood and draw no cards.
Okay.
And then I still have 3 ink up. This is the fun thing about second star. You get to do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna vision and just dig.
He really wants to get to those cards I said he wasn't going to see.
I'll take that one. Yeah, that's fine. That order. And let's see.
You have inked return. You have played these guys.
I just played these guys. I can't do anything else. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. We're gonna draw.
We did so much. I was thinking, man, were these guys out of turn before?
I'm gonna play 5 for Captain Hook.
Yep.
So what I'm actually gonna do here is I'm gonna quest with Max Cube.
Yep.
Go to 16.
Mhm.
I am going to pull a Strength of a Raging Fire out of my discard,
Yeah, seems good. And use it on
Robin
yep,
Hood.
yep.
and then this will go to the bottom of my deck, and I will pass.
Okay. So we've got lethal on board. I'm gonna draw. Challenger trigger. All right, I have to sequence it this way. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Math involved. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I have no idea what he's talking about now.
I think you got it, man. I'm gonna pay 7 for Hades on the Captain Hook, the big one,
Okay.
to be clear.
Okay.
And then yeah, I mean, I guess play a genie, draw a card. But yeah, there's nothing I can do about any of your boards, so I will pass to you. I think you.
Wait a minute.
So I have.
You drew 2 cards,
I drew. Oh, that's right.
so you can clear the Max Cube.
I can clear the max goof because of the genie draw.
Yep,
Right.
Let's do it.
So we'll quest with the Basil, give the plus here, and take out the max goof.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate the honesty there.
Yeah, no worries. Let's. I'm gonna hardcast. I'm still here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give the resist +2 to Helga.
Mhm.
And I will 5. I will take out the Basil.
Okay.
And I will quest 1 for Hook, and I'll pass.
Okay. So I will ready and draw.
We may have just delayed the game, but like if my opponent made that mistake in an actual like competitive setting, and they're like, oh, they're thinking I can't do anything, and they just pass.
Yeah,
I'd be
like you would've
okay,
got it
sure,
there.
yeah.
Um,
Not like trying to scumbag my opponent, but if they pass, but because we're here, we're trying to show it off. Like there, let's do the optimal lines.
Soul Hades. Well, Hades the Helga.
Sure.
Quest for 4. Go to 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9. It's a little greedy there, but
Well, he didn't have anything in the beginning, so he's got to start to see all those cards now.
yeah. I'm gonna bounce the genie to my hand.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
I'm gonna cast an I'm Still Here.
Yeah. Okay.
Draw a card. We will pay 1 for Mulan. We'll draw. And we will toss out an Under the Sea, because that doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
I think we'll take the 1 here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll pass.
And now I have to swing 2 things into that to clear it.
Yes. Yes. We're making the math hard.
Draw. Yeah, sure. We'll swing 2 guys into Hook.
Okay. They each take 1 back.
Each take 1. I'll quest for 2.
Mhm.
Play a genie and draw.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll play a Dumbo.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
We'll draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sonic Warrior.
Okay.
Quest 1.
Go ahead.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't. Wow, this is hold on. Do I get what I need here? Draw for turn. Let's do some math. I missed a trigger. It is what it is. We're gonna slam the elephant into the Mulan.
Okay. It wouldn't have mattered.
I don't think it would have mattered because you have the aerial up, and if I can't deal with the aerial,
Yeah.
like I can play a bell here and move this 3 damage onto her. And then the other line is I just quest with these guys. 4. We pay 1 into Genie and draw, gain a lore.
All right, so we're gonna say you did Dumbo.
Wait, yeah, we could do Dumbo.
Because you lose a lore here.
Yeah, but I still haven't hit what I need.
I know, but
sure.
That's the proper sequencing.
Sure.
You want to like try not to draw with Genie if you have other evasives.
So we're gonna now do it with the Genie. Draw. Yeah, you got it. I have 2 elephants, a Scrooge, and a second card I can't play.
That was quite.
So you're gonna quest out. Go ahead. I'm gonna pass to you.
So I'm gonna draw, and I'm gonna quest, but I'm gonna be silly.
Yeah, no, have fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna pay 4. We're gonna you're welcome, your Genie.
Sure.
You can just throw it on top, and then I'm gonna pay 2 for aerial trigger to take out Dumbo, and then we'll quest her again.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have to.
What I draw? You want to cut me? You want to see what I would have drawn?
Go ahead.
Double Tipo.
There we go.
Not gonna do it. Good job, dude.
Hey man, it was fun.
Good game.
All right, so we will see you guys back at the other table here in just a second. We'll all talk about this, but that was a fun game.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't ideal for either side, but sometimes that happens. But we'll see you in just a few minutes. We'll throw it back over to Matt and Jeff. Yeah. We'll see you in a second. Thank you guys for hanging out this long and checking out the gameplay. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know that we probably didn't see all of the like super crazy like hands that you see all the time, but sometimes that's what it is, right? And when we end up with our suboptimal hands, sometimes we have to figure that out. That's one of the beauties of the toolbox style of deck, is it can kind of claw its way out.
Yeah.
And even when our opponents see the suboptimal hands, sometimes when people play things that are kind of like we're not used to seeing, it can kind of throw us off.
Yeah, exactly.
And we want to try not to let that happen. But like, we took down Amber Steel Aggro with it. And that was Sky's list from PPG Denver that he won the CCQ with. And then we had Blurple as well.
Yep. Did well against that too. Like it's possible. Like these decks are beatable. Yeah. You know, even by some spicy rogue list. Yeah. And I think one of the advantages too is like just like the Sapphire Steel list we showed is that it can create these awkward decision points for your opponent. So they have these rehearse lines, they've been practicing. Now, a good player is going to be able to see through a lot of that, like a really good player. And sometimes those lines aren't going to be that confusing, but if you're playing card and your opponent's got to pick it up and read it, you've kind of already won that battle, right? So you have to just keep at it. And when you don't have the optimal play, just keep there, because your opponent may draw bad too, just like we saw in the Blurple matchup. Yeah, the Blurple match was a prime example of like both players not having the optimal setup and just who can dig. And the Blurple deck digs really well, but I was really shocked at how well the Green Steel, how Pirate Radio dug too against it, and just put that pressure down. Yeah. So yeah, and then I think with the Amber Steel matchup, the deck really showed how resilient just the characters were, right? Like when we just trusted, a curve of characters to do their job with decent stats. So, yeah. Any closing thoughts on the deck? It was really fun to see. I actually really enjoyed seeing you hit that curve in the Blurple matchup. The 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop max or sink strength, get the strength back with max scoop. That's like my favorite thing this deck does. Yeah. Because it just makes it feel like you've kind of drawn a card, like you've drawn another strength, but it's just the same copy. But just honestly, it's a really fun deck. I think it's great for at the very least league night and even set champs. Yeah, try the deck out. Yeah. It's a lot of fun to play. And like I said, like we've said before,
here additionally, we believe there's plenty of space table for everybody. There's plenty of ink to go around.
Yeah.
And that's what Decklist too. Like,
Yeah.
I know that a lot of us like, it's very common, very easy. Let's go online. Let's look at the best decks. Let's just play those. But like, it's fun to play stuff that is not what everybody else is playing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can find things that you really enjoy, like how you really enjoy that Max Goof line.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a fun list. I think the subversion of playing songs with pirates is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost thought about calling the deck Pirate's Life, but that's already a card.
Yeah.
So
It's sad we can't include that, but that might be illegal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate you guys for checking this out. I hope you liked it as good as the other one. But if not, let us leave some comments. So we're trying to improve this format and get it tuned in. This one I know was a little bit shorter, but I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll have more coming soon.
Yeah. And if you guys just, I just want to butt in here. If you guys like have any ideas, if you see something that inspires you or you have ideas for the deck, feel free to share them with us in the comments.
Or our Discord.
Or our Discord. Yeah. We'll have the links, the Discord link below the video in the description. But yeah, super cool list. I think there's some legs maybe moving forward too. I'd be curious to see what this deck looks like next set.
Yeah,
we get a little bit more of a card pool.
It's definitely got some legs. It's fun. It got game into everything, and like try it out. And our Discord link again is in the description. It's been there the whole time, like Sam Reich.
The whole time.
Yeah. So remember, here at Additional Link, we believe there's plenty of space at the table for everybody. There's plenty of ink to go around. Please like and subscribe. Come back and check us, and stay tuned for your next drop of Additional Link.